This is Scott of Gaming Bonsai, here again with Mario's Time Machine. So I'm going to play a few more of the different items that you're supposed to return to whatever historical figure. This game is fun, at least in my opinion, and it's educational, so I'm going to pop this in, get started. I have last code on my phone, so we'll see if it works. C looks like an O. It's probably a 0. BBBD LG DCL BGGN, I think. Pretty sure it's an N. There we go. So we did Beethoven and Isaac Newton. Let's see what these other ones are. Orleans, 1429. The idea that a mere 17-year-old could inspire hardened soldiers to win battle after battle during France and England's 100 Years' War. This is probably Joan of Arc. Yeah. Okay, let's do this. So Orleans, which I assume is in France. 1429. So with this button here, you pop up the time travel. Looking for Orleans. And then 14. I think it was 24, 29, I don't know. 20. Okay. Nice. 1429 Orleans. So you need to get all those mushrooms. That's kind of retarded. Or not good. Let's see. Orleans 1429. Okay. So I guess you have to get the full mushroom thing to actually progress through it. There's the boost. So now we should be able to actually do the time warp. Yep. They're having a battle as we speak. Friend, can you tell me what battle this is? Why, this is Orleans, mon ami. I don't know. I had 1 year of French in high school. We're attempting to storm the fortification of Torlais. Who are you trying to take it from? We're striving to end the siege of Orleans by the English, of course. Looks like you have a tough battle ahead. Perhaps, but we know victory will soon be ours. How could you know that? Why, we are led by the maid Joan Petite Amie. Okay. Let's see. With her leading us, we will not lose this fight. When we take Orleans, the Dauphin shall be crowned king, and the English driven away. You want to crown a dolphin king? Not a dolphin? Delphine. That is what we call the heir to the throne. When he is crowned, he will become Charles the VII, our leader. Though many say Charles is led by Joan. She sounds pretty impressive. She's like an avenging angel, monsieur. The sight of her leading the troops inspires the men greatly. Okay. You know where I can find her. I would tell you more, but with all of the fighting, I'm behind in my work. I need to fix the bit of the Duke of Ellington's horse. And I can't find it. Okay, let's see what we got here. The idea that a mere 17-year-old could inspire hardened soldiers to win battle after battle during France and England's 100 Years' War is amazing. That Joan of Arc was illiterate 15th century farm girl. Makes it only more astounding, driven to change her world by visions and voices of some type of... Okay, I'll have to figure that one out. So she had visions and voices of saints. Joan led French troops against the something English. Against the English in an effort to expel them from her country, armed with the sword of power. Clad in custom-made armor. I'm not sure. Let's try this one. Okay, it was not that one. Sword of something. I'll have to figure that one out. Joan led an army of blank men to decisive victory, lifting the siege of the city of... I'm guessing it's Orleans, I don't know. Joan's soldiers routed the enemy repeatedly and eventually took back enough land to allow the Dauphin to be crowned king something the 7th. Charles VII of France, and Cathedral of Reims. I don't know how to say that. Before the Maid of Orleans could complete her task, however, she fell into the hands of the English, tried and convicted of probably witchcraft or treason or something. Convicted of something, Joan, still true to her purpose, was martyred in 1431, later cleared of the charges Joan of Arc was made saint by the Catholic Church in 1920. How nice. Let's see. Okay. Guess we should read a little bit more. Pardon me, do you know what's going on? Foolish men are being led by witchcraft and heresy, I fear. What? Looks like a battle to me. This is merely a skirmish. The real battle is for who controls Charles. Is Charles the king? Not yet, but it looks like he soon will be, thanks to Joan. Each victory she wins brings Charles closer to being crowned King of France and Reims. So Reims. So what's wrong with that? You must understand Joan is doing what Charles' many advisors and knights could not. Their power and influence is reduced with each victory that she wins. They're very nervous. But what's that got to do with witchcraft? Why, it's obvious. Her claims of hearing the voices of saints is heresy. I tell you, heresy. A mere shepherd girl of 17 could not lead 4,000 men into battle without the help of magic. Maybe she's just an extraordinary girl of 17. Bah! A woman cannot lead men? Uh-oh. What could you know of such things? Here, make yourself useful. Take this quill pen to Duke Ellington. I think that Joan is going to change her mind. Never. A woman has no place in the field of battle. Now be gone, imprudent gnome. Oh, this is funny. Do you want a shield? I have no desire to look upon it. Take it away. Can't tell me anything more. I'm sorry, there's nothing more I can tell you. Jerkwad. Trying to convict it of... I didn't see witchcraft in there. Heresy. Heresy. There we go. Whoops. Okay, that was page 2. Alright. Iron with the sword of something. Come on. 4,000. Whoops. Ah! Okay, I had to hit sideways. Let's see. Armed with the sword of something. All the fighting, I have a work, Eltine's horse, and I can't find it. Whoops. Excuse me, sir. Are you in command here? I command their swords, but Joan commands their hearts. Oh, how nice. Does Joan really go into battle? Oui. She rides at the head of the troops. Should see the men rally around her standard. So she's a warrior, eh? Mario's the Canadian now. Eh? She has never taken part in actual clash of arms, yet she knows much about the art of war. She's a natural leader of men and fearless when facing the enemy. Does Joan wear armor like a knight? They made her a special suit of armor, much smaller than for a man, with no crests on it. And of course, she carries the sword of Saint Catherine. There we go. Is it a special sword? Ah, oui. A small miracle. That. Okay. Where was I? Small miracle that. Joan told the priests where to find it at Saint Catherine de Fierbois. Whatever. Let's see, a village she never visited, and find it they did. Now he talks like Yoda. Okay, do you know where it was? The voices told her. She says these things come to her through the voices of 3 saints. If you've seen Ancient Aliens, they're trying to, I think at one point they tried to say Joan of Arc was under the influence or talking to aliens. So, yeah. Let's see. Comes to her through the voices of 3 saints or aliens. And just between you, me, and the tent flap, I believe her. She's very pious and filled with faith. It sounds as if you like her a lot. I have grown quite fond of her, like a sister. When I saw her struck by the arrow today, it pained me greatly. Yikes. Have no fear, mon ami. She was merely knocked to the ground. She arose quickly and pulled out the shaft herself. The men took her away from the battle to heal. I must get the shield to her. Can you help? As Duke Elancon. A note signed by me would give you safe passage around the camp to look for her, but alas, I have no quill to write it with. I must get the shield to her. You want the shield? I must return it to her, but I'm not going to let you get there. So, this shield of... That was Catherine. Oh, Saint Catherine. Oh, there's another one. Forces of... Crap. Oh, man. Is it 40 saints? There is no 40. Let's talk to him again. Oops. Okay, I did not. So I guess he. Whoops. Sorry to disturb you, but what battle is this? Forgive me. I'm still weak. During the battle, I lost my buckler and I was struck by an arrow. So, I'll just give it to her. Now I have to guess because I didn't pay attention. Or cheat. Let's cheat. Joan of Arc, number of saints, voices. Can't reach Google. My Wi-Fi is not working. Let's guess. Was it 4,000? No. 30. Crap. 1,000 saints? Did I do 200? Okay, 3 saints. Alright. So... the guy just gave me a quill pen. Oh, so select. Okay, just learned something new. Mirror, a quill from the scribe. She'll have your letter. Also, Take this bit for my horse. Give it to the stable master. He will know the whereabouts of Joan's horse. Whoops. Whoop. Okay, that's not what it was. I go in here. Here's the horse bit. Ah, Bone, you found a bit for the Duke's horse. Merci. Thanks. Or, merci, little friend. Any idea where she is? I saw the hoof prints of her horse heading up the hill towards the meadow. Like, you really need to know that. There's hardly anything to do. I think in the previous game, which was Mario's Missing, I think it has a lot more stuff to it. Okay. Give her the shield. Ah, you have found my shield. Now I can lead the army once again. Orleans shall not see another day under siege. I give you my thanks, mon ami Mario. Whoops. Let's just say that it came to me in a vision, Mario. Okay. So I'm done with this. Pushes the button. Take a quick photo of this one in case I stop. There we go. Okay, next one. So we get some type of book and scroll or something. Let's just go down the line. This one here, Florence, Italy, 1505. Leonardo da Vinci, one of the most versatile geniuses in history. Leonardo da Vinci took his name from the village of Leonardo da Vinci. Took his name from what village? Somewhere in Italy, I assume. Where he was born on April 15th. He lived during a period of artistic and intellectual reawakening called the Renaissance. Or something else, let's see. Which follows the 100,000-year slumber known as the Middle Ages. A talented child, Leonardo apprenticed as a painter in Somewhere, and later worked in Milan and Rome. He was employed by a series of wealthy, wealthy patrons, and his interests extended far beyond painting. Leonardo was also a sculptor, engineer, musician, scientist, inventor, architect. A perfect example of Renaissance man. His famous notebook used reverse or mirrored backward handwriting for security purposes because the church didn't like him just dissecting human dead bodies and stuff. Let's see, handwriting for security purposes, and we're full of ideas that would not be realized for almost 500 years. His sketches included hang gliders, helicopters, parachutes, tanks, machine guns, submarines, and diving gear. Leonardo's Something of Last Supper is a painting. Or not. Not sure what Leonardo's Something of Last Supper and his portrait of Mona Lisa, most likely. Also known as La Gioconda. Ranks among the most famous pictures ever painted. So we need to go to Florence, 1505. Let's go, Mario. Whoops. 15. $15.05. Time to pick up some mushrooms. I guess to charge my space or time travel. I think when I had rented this once or something, I don't remember exactly, but I tried to see if there was any ends to the whatever this map is, because I didn't understand the whole concept of what was happening with the time travel and stuff. Excuse me, I'm lost. Do you have a minute? No, not now. My book of notes has vanished and I can't concentrate on a painting of Lady Giocondo. Excuse me, I'm lost. Do you have a minute? Okay, it's not going to talk anymore. Hi, what is this place? This is the old workshop of Verrocchio, the master artist. One day I hope to be a master like he was, but right now I'm just an apprentice. What does an apprentice do? I work for free in the master's shop and learn the skills of an artist. It's a great opportunity for a young man. Leonardo da Vinci was an apprentice here. Look how far he's gone. Let's see. Maybe you can help me. I have this book. I'm sorry. Busy. The master wants me to deliver this bucket of plaster to Michelangelo. But if you would take it for me, I'd have more time to talk. Grazie. Grazie. Why does Michelangelo need plaster? I hear that he's going to paint a fresco on the chapel ceiling, just as Leonardo painted the Last Supper. I thought on the chapel wall, the old fresco painter next door knows all about it. I didn't see painting. Does it work or something? Leonardo's painting of the Last Supper in his Leonardo's deaf English fresco. Was it a fresco? Okay. see what else we have. Leonardo da Vinci took his name from the village of somewhere. He was born on April 15th, something. Let's see, Leonardo apprenticed as a painter in somewhere. Florence. Let's try that. Okay. So we need to know his birthday and also where he got his name from. Let's see, the writings look all backwards. I bet whoever wrote this wanted to keep it a secret. I need a mirror to read it. Okay. So I'm supposed to give this, whatever that is, to someone. I'm trying to return. Let's give him this plaster. Okay, why does he not want it? Come in, little man, and marvel at the works of Michelangelo. I am the greatest sculptor of the Renaissance. If I do say so myself, and I do. What is the Renaissance? Wake up! For the last 1,000 years, Europe's been artistically and intellectually asleep. Now our civilization is having a rebirth, a renaissance. So who's the greatest artist around? You dare ask? There's none to compare with me. But that is, well, except maybe Leonardo. But he wastes his time with invention, science, and engineering. Really? Leonardo sounds impressive. Bah! He's so preoccupied that he creates few works of art, but those few, enough of him. I've created La Pietà. I created the giant David of Florence. Now I need to test a new type of fresco. I'd like to know more. No, go away. I need plaster. I just gave you plaster. Grazie. I've been asked by Pope Julius II to paint an entire ceiling of frescoes in Rome's Sistine Chapel. Everyone knows I wish only to sculpt, but the Pope is a very important patron. What's a patron? Patron is someone with money who hires an artist to create a work of art. Without patrons, we'd all be starving. Do you know Lady Gioconda? Ah, Mona Lisa. Certo. What a charming smile. She was here this morning, but she forgot her mirror when she left. Could you return it to her? Grazie. Mona Lisa was supposedly, that painting could have potentially been a self-portrait, but they also think it might have been a real person. Let's see. Do you want the notebook? Don't want the notebook? Whoops. Let's select to switch items. Oh, now I can read your notebook. It's full of marvelous descriptions of flying machines, underwater boats, and mechanisms of war, which I'd say are at least 500 years ahead of their time. Who could have created such a wonderful notebook? I know, I saw a drawing like this in here the other day. See, it's a picture of a flying machine. Please take it. Who left this drawing here? It was, I can't remember. Perhaps I could see one more example of this artist's remarkable skill. I could remember who created these drawings. It's pretty obvious who it is, dude. Give him this. Okay, he doesn't want it. Let's give him this. What am I supposed to do with this drawing of a helicopter? Whoops. Don't want that. So, let's see. This one. I'm guessing it's Da Vinci. Or am I picking other stuff? I don't know. See. I'm guessing it's Vinci. Okay. There we go. He was born on April 15th. Let's see if it's 1505. That means it's got to be between probably 1450 something and above. Okay. 1452. There's that. Let's go in here. Find his notebook. Oh, grazie, Mario. Now I can finish this portrait of Mona Lisa. Supposedly he took a really long time to paint that, and he changed it a lot, and he brought it with him everywhere. According to History Channel, I can finish this portrait of Mona Lisa. I should have known I could count on a fellow Italian. That is true. Let's see. Call me Leo. No offense. Shouldn't Mona Lisa be smiling? She is smiling, see? A subtle, enigmatic, if I can speak, smile. People will wonder what that smile means for centuries. Yeah. And that is exactly what I want them to do, Mario. To behold my work in wonder. Okay. Who do I give this corkscrew to? He doesn't want it. There's no one else in here. Okay, let's exit this one. See if there's another code. Is that? Let's go for the next one. Philadelphia, 1776. Something was born in Virginia in 1743. After studying law, he became a leader to the Virginia House of Something. In his famous paper, A Summary View of the Rights of Something America, insisted that colonial ties with England were severed. Voluntary? Okay. What he lacked as a public speaker. I'm guessing this is Washington. I don't know. It was certainly made up for by his powerful writing. For this reason, Jefferson was chosen to write the Declaration, I can't speak. Oh, independence. Declaration. The document that gave birth to the United States on July 4th. 710. Let's see. Heartbroken over the untimely passing of his young wife, Martha, in 1782. Jefferson never married again. His political career, he served as the governor of Virginia, the first Secretary of State, the second Vice President, and the third something of the United States. Retiring to his home, he designed his beloved something. He later became the founder of the University of Virginia, scientist, something, architect, and statesman. Jefferson's personal library became the nucleus of the Library of Congress. Isn't that nice? Let's see. Summary review of the ratio. Thomas. Virginia House of something. I don't know nearly as much about American history. That's sad. Okay, where are we going? We're going to Virginia, 1776. Philadelphia. Come on. Wish this was faster. Which one was it again? Whoops. Ah. Okay, we've got maxed. Oh crap, that was stupid. Took me. I'm questioning their reasoning to add this to the game. Should just made a Mario surfing game or something. Oh, that's cute. Let's see what we got here. Hi, what's going on here? What's going on? We're at war. We had it up to here with the British and their taxes. Why should we run the... Let's see. Why should be run by a parliament across the Atlantic? Good question. Let's see. Who are you at war with? King George. George III of Great Britain. The British have ruled the American colonies since the founding of Jamestown in 1607. Whoops. It's kind of bad that you can't read the stuff over. Let's see, Virginia, House of something. Summary review, rights of something, America. It's probably independent. Or not. Passive, English, British America. July 4th. I should know things. first Secretary of State, the second Vice President, and the third Presidente. I don't even know the presidents. So, yeah. Retiring to his home he had designed, his beloved later became the founder scientist, something, architect, statesman, probably writer, composer, playwright, should probably playwright. Okay, it's not. Let's see. How long have you been at war? Since the shot heard around the world. Let's see. Was fired at the Battle of Lexington and Concord on April 19th, 1775, more than a year ago. Wow, what caused all this? Taxation and tyranny. If you want to know more, take this copy of Thomas Jefferson's pamphlet, A Summary View of the Rights of British America. This is British America. It's all in there. So, British. Now we need, he became a leader in the Virginia House of Parliament. Not sure. House of Death. Let's see. House of Government. House of Parliament. It's not in there. House of something. Let's see. Who are those men in Independence Hall? That's the Continental Congress, representatives of the colonies. How 13 individual colonies can stand up against a power like Britain. I don't know. Have you seen today's paper? So Continental Congress, representative of the colonies. I feel like that's House of... So his personal residence, one of his skills, and the House of something. Who are those men in Independence Hall? Blah 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 blah. Do you want a declaration? I can speak. Okay. Declaration. There we go. Oops. Okay, next. Let's check the stable. Hi, I'd like to return this piece of paper. Probably belongs to someone in Independence Hall. They always writing up documents. I bet it belongs to the red-headed fellow from Virginia. A heck of a writer. I thought, but not much of a public speaker. What's his name? Tom something. He wrote that summary view of the rights of British America. I bet I could remember his name if I had a copy of that pamphlet. What's his name? Tom something. Offer declaration. Here, take this pamphlet. Let's see, yep, right, blah, 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 summary view, rights, blah, blah, blah. Thomas Jefferson. Awesome. What's it say? It seems to say the American colony ties with Great Britain are voluntary. Pretty revolutionary. But then I heard Mr. Jefferson says a little rebellion now and again is a good thing. What else can you tell me? He built that interesting house over in Virginia, Monticello. Is that one? Science? I thought I didn't see writer in there. Let's see, actor. Yeah, it's not in there. I don't know. Let's see, he built interesting house, I believe they called it. He loves to farm, they say. Also, here he's on a committee doing some writing for Congress. So this is committee. Nope, that's something else. Ah. Maybe it's Congress. What else is on the committee? If they're smart, they'll let a writer like Jefferson work alone. But John Adams, Ben Franklin are on the committee. Speaking of Ben, he left his glasses here again. Can you take them to him? Is there anything else? Well, he owns some slaves, but he keeps trying to make slavery illegal. It's pretty confusing, really. As far as I'm concerned, I wish he'd practice what he preaches. Yeah? Here, take the Declaration of Independence. Better keep it. That looks mighty important. Tell me something. Okay. Let's go to the next one. Say what's going on at Independence Hall. Where are your ears, young man? Have you heard nothing? We're breaking away from the Great Britain. I have to get over to the hall myself. Probably need water or something. I don't know. I can't speak. Let's see, wait, I don't know you. My name is Mario. I don't believe I've had the pleasure, Mario. I'm Ben Franklin, publisher, scientist, occasional inventor. Please have one of my newspapers. You'll find it worthwhile reading. Oops, let's switch. Give him some glasses. Oh, we got 3 things. I'm a Pennsylvania representative to the House of Congress. So it's representative? House of Congress. It's not Congress. Representatives. The House of Scurvy. Not sure what this... Let's see... Continental Congress. I need to get over to Independence Hall right away to sign the Declaration. Take the spectacles, Benjamin. I just gave you glasses, you didn't want them. I'd be most happy to, my dear friend, but I need to find my glasses. I don't mean to brag, but I invented bifocals, you know? Here, take them. Yes, my bifocal glasses. Thank you, Mr. Mario. I never sign anything before reading it, you know? Even when it is written by someone with the intellectual powers of Thomas Jefferson. Let's see... No. He's writing the Declaration of Independence. We don't even have a constitution yet. I have a funny feeling people are going to mix those two up one day. Here, take this newspaper. He's got a way with words. You should have read his Statute of Virginia for Religious Freedom. Is that it? House of... Became the leader in Virginia. House of something. His famous paper. Rights of British blah blah blahs. Scientists. Architect. Oh, it's already on there. Composer, I did that, I think. I think it did playwright. Scribe. So you got away with words. You should have read Statute of Virginia for Religious Freedom. Truly inspired. He wrote that as a lawmaker. Maybe that's it. In the Virginia House of Burgesses. Burgesses. There we go. And then this one is probably law or something. Or not. Not sure what that is. Oh, he's a farmer. Science, farming, architecture. I believe he'd be fine leader of our country when he's, I don't know, maybe 57 or 58. So you want me to calculate how old he is? Gosh, I wonder if he'll know what this is. Good heavens, sir, do you realize that you hold the Declaration of Independence? I bet you take it to Jefferson so that we may pledge our lives, fortunes, and sacred honor to a new country. Take the newspaper. So this is... Farmer. There we go. Let's see. Jumping Mario. Let's do this, Mario. Say, what are you guys doing here? Please, not now, sir. We're about to sign a very important document that we do not have. We seem to have misplaced it. That Koopa stealing independence documents. Oh, thank goodness, gentlemen. This diminutive plumber has found our declaration. Now we can sign. You first, Mr. Hancock. Clever. How's it coming, Tom? Very well, Mario, my good friend. With your help, we have created a great new country. Perhaps one day your likeness will appear carved into a mountain. I don't know about that. Let's warp. Let's time travel back to whatever time period Mario's in. Get another picture of this password. There we go. Let's see what's next. If there is anything next. So go in this door now that we've taken care of all that. And there's even more. Wow. I wonder how long this game is. So I'm going to stop here for this one, and I'll probably pick these up in the future. Looks like quite a few, at least. So that was fun. That was Mario's Time Machine.